When you think of perfume, you imagine roses and jasmine. But what about palm oil? It doesn't smell like anything special, but without it, your favorite scent wouldn't last more than a few minutes. Every time your perfume lingers, thanks to the chemistry of palm oil that made it possible. Hello, my name is NURSYUHADAH binti Samat, and today we will dive into the unexpected yet essential role of palm oil that plays in modern perfumery, from molecular structure to sustainability. Here's why palm oil is great. Palm oil can control scent release. Fragrances evaporate quickly, so palm oil, being oily and stable, acts like a scent sponge, slowing down evaporation. This makes your perfume last longer on your skin. Second one is palm oil provide chemical stability. Essential oils can break down when exposed to air, light, or heat. Palm-based fats protect these delicate compounds thanks to their resistance to oxidation. Palm oil is also skin-friendly and sustainable because palm oil is plant-derived, so it is non-toxic, biodegradable, and great for your sensitive skin. Palm oil consists primarily of triglycerides, which are esters that made from glycerol and 3 fatty acids. These fatty acids can be either mystearic acid, palmitic acid, stearic acid, oleic acid, and linoleic acid. So now let's find out the typical oleochemical products from palm oil. First, we have fatty acids. These are obtained via hydrolysis of triglycerides and are used to make soaps, surfactants, and lubricants. The second, we have fatty alcohols that obtained from hydrogenating fatty acids or methyl esters. It is used in cosmetics, detergents, and plasticizers. The third product is methyl esters formed via transfer esterification with methanol. It is used as intermediates for biodiesel and in surfactant production. Lastly, we have glycerol, which well known as glycerin, a byproduct of hydrolysis or trans-esterification that is used in pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, food, and as humectant. Let's move on to the key uses of palm oil in perfumery. First, palm oil can act as fragrance carriers and solubilizers. Perfumes contain ingredients that often do not mix well with water, especially oils. That is where palm oil helps. Its triglycerides or fat molecules dissolve these oily fragrance components. Palm-derived compounds like cetyl alcohol and isopropyl myristate act as a co-solvents, helping spread the scent evenly on your skin. Solid perfumes, creams, and sprays all rely on these compounds to hold and slowly release the fragrance. Palm oil is more chemically stable than many other vegetable oils in perfumery because it is rich in saturated fatty acid, which is palmitic, and monounsaturated fatty acid, which is oleic acid, that are less prone to oxidation, giving them a longer shelf life and better resistant to rancidity and helps protect fragrance compounds. So palm oil is more reliable and stable carrier for perfumes compared to oils like sunflower or soybean that high in polyunsaturated fats. Next, palm oil can act as feedstock or synthetic fragrance molecules. Palm oil doesn't just carry scents, it helps create them. Fatty acids from palm oil are chemically converted into fatty alcohols like cetyl or stearic alcohol, and these alcohols are then turned into esters, ethers, or aldehydes, forming synthetic aroma molecules like citronellol that gives floral scent, geranyl acetate for fruity scents, and muscitone that gives musky and fixative fragrance.
Hello, my name is EZAT LATIF, and today I'm gonna continue this discussion regarding the uses of palm oils in perfumery. So, first of all, I'm gonna talk about the emulsifier, and destabilizer. So fragrance can be sensitive to heat, light, and also oxidations, which can break down the scent or cause the production separations. The palm oil-based stabilizers such as tocopherols, or fatty acid alcohols help maintain consistency, prevent degradations, and also extend shelf life. These ingredients prevent fragrance oil from floating, settling, or evaporating too quickly. Perfume usually composed of mixture of oil and water. However, we know that oil and water doesn't mix very well. Therefore, palm oil introduced this component to be agent for emulsions. The components are glycerol stearate, sorbitan ester, and also polyglycerol ester. These three molecules have both hydrophilic, which is water-loving, and also lipophilic, which is oil-loving parts. Both of these properties help to bind oil and water into a uniform mix. We know that stabilizers are compounds that maintain the physical and chemical integrity of a product over time. In perfumery, they prevent phase separations, crystals formation, oxidations, and also discolorations. And palm oil derived glyceride, fatty acid alcohol, and ester are excellent stabilizers. They form a structure matrices that trap the fragrance and molecules and other ingredients in a stable arrangements. From this, we can obtain the function as below, which is maintaining emulsion integrity, increase the oxidation resistance, increase shelf life enhancement, and also have a consistent fragrance release. Next, we see the recycle of waste. For this example, I will use the methyl ester, which is an organic compound that produced during the trans-esterification of palm oil, especially in the production of biodiesel. When palm oil reacts with methanol under catalyst, it will produce fatty acid methyl ester, which is also known as FEM, glycerol, and glycerol as byproduct. This methyl ester, while originally intended for fuel, can also be used by chemically modify it to become variable fragrance molecules. Now let us see the examples. The fragrance compounds of white declatone, which derive from methyl oleate, have the scent of fruity and also peach. It often used in perfumes, shampoos, and also body lotions. There are also white andeclatone, which derive from methyl palmitate, that have the scent profile of coconut and also creamy, and often used in perfume body creams and also balm. Then we have palm-based musk ester, derived from branch methyl ester, have the scent profile of clean, musky. It is often used in the white musk perfume and also deodorant. And lastly, we have the waxy ester, which derive from methyl cereate and bring the scent profile of powdery and fixative. It is used in best note anchor and fragrance. And lastly from us, the conclusions for these discussions. We can conclude that palm oils play a crucial role in perfumery due to its stable, skin-friendly, and also fatty compound that helps slow scent evaporations, enhance fragrance longevity, and protect sensitive ingredients. Its key oleochemical derivatives such as fatty acid alcohol, methyl esters, and glycerol serve as carrier, solubilizer, and feedstock for synthetic aroma compounds like lactones and also mats. Notably, byproducts like methyl ester from palm biodiesel productions can be converted into high-value fragrance ingredients, supporting the sustainability and reducing reliance on petrochemicals.